Collective, welcome aboard, guys. Welcome aboard. We're gonna get right into it because I don't know what I was hearing. I was hearing the song, I wanna lick you from your head to the toes, and I wanna move down to the bed. Excuse me, from the bed down to the floor. I wanna, you make it so good. I wanna leave. I got to know what's your fantasy, something like that. I was like, okay. I haven't even heard that song in forever. So you make it so good, I don't want to leave. I don't know if that's you guys or if that's somebody you're in connection to with some sort of karmic. I don't know. Or this is somebody you were with that you walked away from. You make it so good, I don't want to leave. So some of you got that wop. Got that wop. That magic stick or that, Wu-Tang. Okay. Oh boy. The healing vortex. Okay, that sounds a little bit better. Yeah, I feel like you may be off to a new adventure. And taking that magical stuff with you, okay? Okay, let's see what's going on here. Or somebody got to know what's your fantasy. I don't know. Somebody wants to fulfill your fantasies. Or it's like they didn't get to fulfill all the fantasies they wanted with you. It's like they're left fiending, left out in the cold. They want more. Yeah, you close a cycle on that ass, okay? Somebody wants to reopen it. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. You said nope. You said nope. Okay. What we got here? Yeah, Temperance. Earth Angel. You alchemized something. You had to alchemize something and move forward. Okay, I feel like you transmuted something, you alchemized it, and now you're moving forward, you're on your path. You're being the angel that you came here to be, with the world and Temperance being here. You could have dealt with a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. You could be a Sagittarius. You could also be a fixed sign, or have dealt with a fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Okay. So you're moving forward here. You're going with the flow, but the stream is moving you quickly forward here. Yeah, from a hidden enemy. Okay, let's see what else. So this person was all about lust, whoever that was. They showed you their true colors. All right, you're moving forward, and you're going to find, I feel, your new soul tribe here. Or like new friendships, collaborations. Okay. So you're headed that way. All right, some of you could be traveling. There's something about flying with the angel, the world, and the Eight of Wands and all these paper planes. Some of you could have people coming over, but I feel like this is you going forward. You may be taking a plane ride somewhere. This hidden enemy keeps popping up. All right, let's see what else here. Okay, we have two. Exactly, Ten of Swords. Yeah, that's done with the world being there. And then Nine of Cups with Temperance. You've been patient in this new journey you've been on, or, the continuation of your journey and moving forward from a Ten of Wands, dire situation, something that was heavy, whatever that was for you. It had to do with a hidden enemy. And you're moving forward here towards wish fulfillment. You've been very patient. You've been on a long journey. Things are about to speed up here. You know, you've been taking care of you, I feel here. Just enjoying more of some me time, I feel here. Transmutation, transmuting energy, you know, especially from a hidden enemy. You could do this through meditation, self-care, being creative, gardening, if that's what you like to do. Anything that has to do with being creative. Art, clothing, if you like fashion, if you like doing hair, if you like doing nails, whatever you do, reading, writing, you know. And I feel like a lot of you have been in the process of that, just really honing into your own skills. It just, whatever you're doing that also is in combination with self-care, like eating good or working out, you know, it's keeping you in a state of balance and peace here. So that's really good. All right, so let's see what else here. All right, that one just popped out. Ace of Cups. Love. Love is in the air. Yeah, Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups. It's also giving me Cupid's arrow towards you. Maybe more than one person attracted to you. But you know there can only be one. And that would be the Ace of Cups. There may be offers coming towards you quickly or some form of communication. And this is good communication, I feel here. Also, you have a lot of self-love now. Your cup runneth over. I feel like you're open for love now, for whoever I'm talking to. All right, let's check out this Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to have an offer here. So there's a lot of things coming at you. Love, opportunities, new beginnings here. In love and in perhaps career or things that are tangible. It could be a move for some of you, a new house, a new car, some form of a blessing, okay? So I feel like luck is also here. You know, it feels like luck, but obviously you're being blessed by the divine here. Because of everything you've been through, but also everything you have done for yourself. You haven't played the victim. You haven't pointed the finger at anyone else. You self-reflected. You kind of been healing yourself, taking care of yourself, and understanding why you went through the things you have gone through, and taking your own accountability for certain things and taking the lessons for you. This is also, like, I feel like moving forward with Mercury retrograde, because the World and the Eight of Wands is, and the Temperance is signifying the slow period of Mercury retrograde, right? Because Temperance, you need a lot of patience. Things move at their own pace, connected to Saturn here. And even though we don't have swords here just yet, I'm getting this as Mercury going forward again. It's like you go from slow to being catapulted into something. And I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles. So you may meet some people out of nowhere that become your best friends or good friends or business partners. Okay? I'm also seeing there could be a new contract here. Let's see what else here. And it's moving forward again April 7th, I believe. Yeah, Six of Wands. People that actually admire you. People that you actually admire. Collaborating with people that bring success, okay, and recognition. So you're about to be recognized here for something. So this is very good. And it's you along with like a group of people. Whatever you're collaborating. Whoever you're collaborating with and whatever it is you're going to be doing together. It's the right kind of group. Okay, let's get another row. We got 2. 9 swords. Yeah, you had a lot of sleepless nights when it came to this 10 of Wands and the World here. Okay, due to some sort of burden. you know, it could be the hidden enemy plus some other things, workload. You know, the world is very, which representing Saturn, is very restrictive. So something could have been very heavy for a long time where you had a lot of sleepless nights. It could have been your journey of Dark Night of the Soul and healing as well from hidden enemies. You know, those aren't easy things to get through. We have the Two of Pentacles, okay, with Temperance. And again, you have 2 cups here, and we have 2 pentacles here. And then we have wish fulfillment. We also saw the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So you are going to be, I feel, juggling work and romance here. But you're going to be victorious here. Okay? And also a little time for yourself. So there's something you're going to have to balance out that's coming up. But I feel you're going to do just fine. Because it is wish fulfillment. It's like in sync. So, yeah, okay. So I'm almost getting this like you being in connection to love, career, and me time as well. And being admired for that. It's like you become, yeah, like that juggler. A manifester, because you're manifesting a lot of things is what I'm getting here. And it's all coming at once, perhaps. So you're going to be busy. You're going to be busy here. In a good way. Yeah, it's all coming at once. 3 of Wands. Okay. Wow. Okay. Ace of Cups, 8 of Wands. You're going to get communication. Yeah. I just said communication. Social media. Yeah. Messages coming in. These could be likes also with the Ace of Cups. Love messages also. Hey, you know, would you like to go out? I've been crushing on you for some time. This could be, oh, I really love what you said here with the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Cups and social media. Whoever, you do have someone that's going to become a new love partner, though, that's watching you on social media. Or you're watching them, or this could be a mutual crush, whatever that is. It's coming from social media. So whoever is going to communicate to you, whether it's business or love or both, it's coming from social media here. But I feel like this is going to be the love part. Now let's see what's going on here with the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. The Hermit with the Queen of Cups. A lot of self-love here. And here comes the, you know, the gossip, the haters. But that's because you're doing good for yourself. You're always going to have that. And you're very admired. So you have admirers here. You may have 3 people that want to make an offer to you as well. Is what I'm seeing here. There may be people that want to collaborate with you because they feel you're someone very wise and they do admire you. Okay, Virgo energy here. There's somebody here that could have sleepless nights, weighing the pros and cons, in hermit mode, thinking about you. Somebody's like racking their head about something you could have said also on social media. I'm also getting, you may post like self-love things on social media. You're being admired for that because you have a lot of self-love. But people also know that you like your alone time. You know, you may like disappear for a little while and then come back and say something on social media. It's something like that. Okay. Let's look at the bottom. So we got Queen of Cups, 3 of Swords, with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you've been through a lot. Yeah. And you have a King of Pentacles here that's an energy vampire. With the 10 of Swords that betrayed you here. Or is looking to betray you, but I feel like they already did. With the 9 of Wands, 3 of Swords. Yeah. Ugh. This could also be a leech, like, because that's what I heard. Someone very materialistic, someone that wants to appear a certain way. They're all about appearances. They may be a freeloader for some of you. Yeah, look at that. 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Yeah, it's like you fell into some sort of trap. And 5 of Wands. This person is full of conflict. They're full of inner conflict also is what I'm getting. Page of Swords. They could still be watching you. Twin Flame. Wow. What's behind that? Page of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. With the Most High. The Most High. Oh my goodness. The Most High and the High Priestess. Can I just say, talk about the Most High living within you. There's something here you were seeing about this person that God was guiding you to see. About whoever this twin flame was. And whatever third party was here. I feel like this person was planting seeds with a bunch of other people. And they were watching you. And they were mentally conflicted here. Definitely is giving me mental conflicted because of the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. And I feel like they betrayed you. Okay? It's almost like somebody here had a fall from grace. Divine partner. I feel like you are a divine partner that came out of nowhere. Yeah. The Star. You have a divine partner. Okay. That's the Ace of Cups here. So you closed out a chapter with a twin. So the Most High is bringing you a divine partner. You're going to be happy. Somebody's coming towards you. And they're going to message you. The Star. This is a light worker, a divine partner, a healer. So yeah, 4 of Wands with the 6 of Swords. Somebody's coming towards you. This is somebody stable. This is somebody with faith. This is somebody that has healing. You're going to see this. And you're going to know, the Most High is going to let you know that's the one. That's the divine partner. Okay. Wow, your twin did you wrong. Okay. Let's see what's going on in here. Let's get some of these and then we'll clarify this social media thing. So your twin, that's why I got that song. They're in a low vibration. They're all about sex. Now I'm hearing, I want your sex, sex, sex. Baby. Your twin could be bisexual for some of you. I mean, I'm hearing George Michael. You might have got caught doing something. And there's nothing wrong with being bisexual. It's just, this may be somebody that portrays not to be. It's a sexual thing. They may have a sex addiction. Got to pick my heart back off the floor. Ooh. Yeah. Wait for something more. 'Cause I gotta have faith. Ooh, I gotta have faith. 'Cause I gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. I gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. You have faith. And it's coming. Tell me about the world here. With the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. Self-reflection. Exactly. You self-reflected. Male or female. Temperance. 9 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. Past love. Yeah, you transmuted this. You may have a past love here also. It could be a Sag for some of you, but it doesn't have to be. This could be somebody else as well, because we have the Two of Pentacles. Like I said, you have a lot of people wanting to come towards you. So you may have a lot of exes also still thinking about you. It's something about your loving, okay? So you have a past love wanting to visit you, okay? That could be a wish fulfillment that they would like. Somebody's thinking about you. For those of you, you may be dreaming about some exes, or, you know, a few exes. They may be popping up in your dreams. Pay attention to that. Tell me about the Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups, social media. We have dancing. Somebody wants to take you out. Okay, somebody wants to communicate and they want to take you out. Alright. This could be going to a concert and dancing. Like I said, it doesn't always mean the club. This could be, would you like to take dancing lessons with me? It could be, like I said, in a romantic setting, in slow dancing. You know, doesn't always mean the club. Now, let's talk about the Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Hermit. Sadness. And you know what's funny? There's tears rolling down somebody's eyes. There may be somebody here that is surrounded by people they collaborate with. They may be a little withdrawn right now. It's like being surrounded by so many people but feeling alone is what I'm getting here. This may or may not be your twin. I'm not sure. I don't think it's you. Or it's you overcoming whatever happened here. Some of you, you have somebody here self-reflecting and sad because they're missing you. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have proposal with friendship, frenemies, and you're unbothered. Business proposal. Pressure, the Lovers. Okay. If your twin, because I feel like your twin betrayed you maybe for money, material gains, or whatever that was, they might have been connected to some low vibrational people, with frenemies being here. And I feel like they're being pressured to make you some sort of business offer. You're unbothered. You don't know. Maybe you're not aware of this. It's their friends, frenemies. With frenemies being here with friendships. They're pressuring this person about some sort of business proposal. And we have the Lovers with Divine Feminine. Yeah. So why do they want, okay, so they want to collaborate with you probably because they're getting bad karma. And you're the Divine Feminine, so you are the abundant person here. Because you've taken the right path here in your life. And somebody here is going through it. That's what I'm getting. Clarify the Six of Wands. Road trip. Some of you may be getting a new car, like I said. We have haunted. Somebody's haunted by something. By the intimate bond. Meeting up. Backfire. Somebody's haunted by this connection they have with you. And they want to meet up with you. They're sad, but something is going to backfire. Great news, thoughts, self-love. Clarify this road trip. Yeah, confirmation. Whoops. Yeah, it says vacation. It fell on the floor. Let me get it. We have road trip and vacation. With crush. What's going on over here? Free spirit. Child. Gift. Wealthy woman. Single man. You could be crushing on somebody. What's going on? Or somebody's crushing on you? Wealthy woman, single man, divinely protected and successful. Pleasantly surprised with caught up. Good advice. Shocking news. Change. Okay, so is this somebody else? This is a crush. Clarify this crush. So this person is going within about something. It feels like this is somebody that has like some sort, they're popular amongst a community, or they have some sort of reputation to uphold, or like because of what they do for a living, but they're currently like withdrawn. Like they show up to events, you know, because they're working, collaborating with other people. It's giving like socializing, mingling, events, work events or something like that. And then when they go home, they go into hermit mode because they're going through some sort of depression. A crush here. So they may travel a lot, but they're looking to go on vacation. They want to go on a road trip. I feel like this could be something they're about to do or they're doing right now. And this is somebody that may want to message you. Like here they are, like withdrawn by themselves. They're thinking about something. They're sad. Yeah, confessions. New soul contract. Missing you. So they're crushing on you. Fake news. Divine counterpart with provoked. Research and work mode. Envy. Unexpected blessings. Somebody here could have said they feel some sort of connection with you, and there was people talking shit about it. And they did some sort of research on something, or envious people are doing research on you. There's some sort of unexpected blessing here, an encounter with communication. And there's desire. Tell me more about this person. And new soul contract. Three of Pentacles is contract as well. So there's a crush here. I told you love was coming. So that's the Ace of Cups. Shocking news. Celebration. Shocking news about some sort of celebration. House. Psychic connection. We have night out. House. Psychic connection. Divine feminine. The lovers. We have dancing here. Somebody that wants to celebrate with you. And you see there's like a concert or some sort of event back here where they're at. So it's not just a club, okay? It could be an event at someone's house. Okay, what's going on here? Shocking news with toxic and haunted. What is this shocking news? It's like, okay, I feel like somebody, whoever this crush is, they went somewhere to get away, to be alone, right? Away from the public, away from, you know, their peers, their whatever. And they're watching on social media something, because here on their phone or their computer, and there's some shocking news about some sort of toxicity. What is this? Admiration. Astral connection. Travel. Courtship. Protective. And enamored. So they went through a breakup. So it's the top and defeated. So what is the toxic here? It's like they're looking at several things. What is the toxic here? Maybe they're realizing that, you know, they needed to love themselves more. Whoever this crush is, they're changing their ways. What I'm getting with changing their ways is that they don't want to live a certain lifestyle or be in certain types of connections. Shocking news. Maybe it's shocking news to other people that this person is going through changes. This is someone that admires you. Unexpected blessings. We have encounter and communication. Encounter, communication, empathy. That man fine. Both of them are. And comforting. Somebody got catfished. We have catfish with crossing paths, lies and deception. And then we have great fortune. So they saw something that they're withdrawing about that's toxic, and it could have been this catfish. Yeah, they're haunted by whoever that was. Okay. We'll elaborate a little more on this crush with some tarot in a little bit. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get a little bit of more tarot here. And clarify this social media, this Ace of Cups. Let's clarify this Ace of Cups. First, let's clarify the Eight of Wands, because there's communication here. The World. With the Ace of Swords. Okay, definitely something coming out of the blue. And this is a contract. Three of Pentacles, the World, and the Ace of Swords. This is a new start. A new contract. And we saw a new soul contract. And we have the Ace of Cups here. Yeah. You're about to go on a whole new journey here. You may meet this person while you're out dancing, or you did, or you're about to, or I don't know. They want to ask you out, is what I feel. Ace of Cups. And yeah, that's the person withdrawn thinking about this. Yeah, overthinking. And there's the offer, Ace of Pentacles as well. The Emperor. Okay. And we already saw the Empress earlier, didn't we? Maybe not. Yeah, they were heartbroken. So they invested in a situation, um, and that's the lies and deception and the catfish with the toxicity. So they're withdrawing, thinking about that person, and they might be self-reflecting. You see how I said where you self-reflected, you held yourself accountable for any low vibrations you were in, or anything you went through in your life. You took accountability, you healed, you decided to walk a different path, to evolve, to surpass, you know, whatever you went through. This person is doing the same. I feel like they're self-reflecting. I feel like they feel that they are toxic next to this person. Or they felt like maybe they were losing a sense of self around this person. And they got some sort of news about this person, and that's what they're withdrawn about. There could have been a third party involved because it is a catfish. So I feel like this is someone that is going through some sort of dark night of the soul energy. Because remember, you're meeting a divine counterpart. Okay? And we saw new soul contract. And then we have crush. So I feel like for who I'm talking to, you'll be meeting a high-level soulmate, a divine counterpart. Because your twin is energy vampire. They're connected to material gains and superficiality. Okay. So this is a new beginning with truth and clarity. Okay. So we got the world there. So communication and movement forward is coming. This, I feel like once this communication comes in, things will be moving in the right direction. It's coming in sooner than you think, I feel here. And it feels like after Mercury retrograde. Yeah, when it goes forward again. It feels like maybe at some point in April. Let's see. Yeah, Three of Pentacles came out again. There's a contract closing out and a new one coming in. Two of Swords. The Empress. And like I said, there may be like other things coming at you. Your twin could be coming at you, but they're not in the right energy. So you may have to make a choice and decision. But I also feel like you have other people coming towards you. You also have people from your past here coming towards you. So just, you know, obviously you're the Empress. Just choose wisely. Yeah. You're wise. You're going to make the right choice here. Tell me more about this. The sun. Yeah. Whatever puts a smile in your face. This is about planting seeds, watering, and watching it grow. Yeah, this is going to be a really good cycle here. Yeah, I mean, message, clarity, the Magician. Yeah. There's definitely some form of gossip back here with the Knight of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Cups. Somebody may be trying to ruin this person's reputation. Okay, this person might have went through spiritual warfare, but they're manifesting some sort of truth. This could also be the person they're with is trying to ruin their reputation, but they're a catfish. They're promiscuous. With the Five of Swords, Five of Swords, Knight of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Damn. Tower, yeah. Whew. Somebody had to see something for what it was, I feel here. They wanted to manifest the truth, and the truth shall set them free. Okay, for some of you, you may be getting some truth about somebody in your energy. Maybe somebody you used to dance with, I don't know. But somebody here wants to manifest truth about a catfish, and I feel it's this person. And it's a shocking truth with the Ace of Swords and the Tower here. And it looks like it's about infidelity. We got somebody here that likes to strut their stuff with the Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands with the Seven of Cups, Three of Cups, Five of Swords. Like, damn. Of course divine intervention had to come in here. Yeah, exactly. They were in some sort of karmic cycle. Yeah, this person was cheating. Somebody was cheating on this person. And secretly they wanted somebody's money. Yeah, so somebody's going to take a leap of faith and move elsewhere. They had to see something for what it was before they actually walked away. Okay. Ace of Cups. So they're going to get truth and clarity, so they're able to close this cycle out. For some of you, you might get truth and clarity about something, so you're able to close a specific cycle out. Alright, let's talk about the Ace of Cups. Somebody may love to dance here. Could be you or them. Dancing is good for the soul. However you do it. Seven of Wands. And that did want to come in reverse. So somebody is no longer going to be blocked moving forward. That's why they're withdrawn. They found out something shocking. They found out just how toxic I feel that person is that they were with. And they want to move forward. Yeah, strength and courage to move forward. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. Seven of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, Five of Wands. Damn. Somebody was a breadcrumber. They were giving a little piece to everybody else. This could be someone that was going to be with this person for a while. And again, I'm getting spiritual warfare with the Knight of Swords, Ten of Cups, Five of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they didn't realize they were a seed. They grow. What else here? The Devil. Yeah, they were dealing. Yeah, that's what they're blocking. The Devil. A crumb. Somebody that wasn't invested. Yeah, this was like a dead seed, a toxic seed. It wasn't anything nutritious or fruitful. Definitely not. Yeah. Exactly. So somebody's here thinking about this. They want to be happy. Yeah, they thought, you know, that maybe this was going to go far, but Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. I almost feel like this person was always, in the back of their mind, they were thinking about you. Because it's a crush. But they had to go through what they had to go through. Not just because it's a crush, it's a soulmate that you're meeting. Definitely this person had to align with your energy. It's a divine counterpart. So they had to surpass something. They had to heal. And that's what they're doing with the Hermit and withdrawn here. You could be connecting through music. Yeah. They had to see that this person was actually giving to somebody else. Yeah, you may have foreseen this with the Hangman, the Queen of Cups, and the High Priestess. Yeah, this person's coming towards you. Nine of Cups, Temperance, with the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Somebody here might have told this person the truth about who they were with. Yeah, somebody's becoming a past love. Clarify social media. Or, I mean, they already did. Four of Wands. We have Four of Wands, social media. Tell me more. Somebody could be at home watching you on social media. There could be something about an event that this person saw. Yeah, somebody's walking away from a relationship. It's a King of Pentacles. Okay. Not the vampire King of Pentacles. There's a different King of Pentacles, okay? Yep. Following their intuition. I feel like you're both connected spiritually. It is a soul contract, obviously, but High Priest, High Priestess energy. Yep, they're walking away from something here. They must have saw something on social media. Shocking news. So somebody got caught. And we have Ace of Cups. Yeah, they're bringing this cup to you. Which would make the Nine of Cups. Yeah, they're dropping whatever cycle they were in. They're dropping whatever else they were invested in here. Because they have the truth. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. 333. I said 333 because I was looking at this Three of Swords. Could be significant, okay, but 999 is what I was getting at here. Okay. Yep. So the Emperor got played, basically. From somebody they invested a lot of time into. Okay. They could have hurt themselves by self-sabotaging and, ignoring the red flags also. Alright, let's see what else here. Let's move on. Let's get some of these. Alright, let's see. One more. Whoever that person was with, this divine counterpart, they like to wild out. Okay? They're a catfish. So we have gift. Number 17 could be significant. It adds up to 8. Some form of manifestation here. Unbothered. 81 adding up to 9. Again, you could be manifesting this gift. You just don't see it. You're unbothered. Or you're just going with the flow. Sweetheart. 62. 8. 888 could be significant. We have 81 here. 8, 8, 8. So you are manifesting something big, okay? You have blessings coming. It's all coming at once, I feel. We have false. So there's some sort of false thing here going on. We're going to see what that is. Somebody could have thought that, some of you have gifts because you're the High Priestess. Somebody could have thought your gifts were false. Yeah, third party sitch. Okay. Yeah, that's somebody that was doing death magic. Mature man with moving on. So this is somebody you moved on from. Third party sitch. Doing freaking death magic. Or somebody this person was connected to, because we have third party sitch, was doing death magic. Or they involved somebody else to do death magic. I don't know about you, but he's the one looking a little sickly there. And we didn't see backfire. Or, oh, okay, this could be this person, mature man, moving on from someone. Okay, let's see. We have healer, yeah. Concern about a relationship. Rising star. Mentally unstable with single, sexy, and successful. Health concern. Karmic. This person has no protection. Or she didn't wear protection. This karmic is sick. and she has mental health issues. But people see them as single, sexy, and successful. That's what's false. They might have felt like they were rising to fame because of this relationship that they were in. So yeah, and I was getting somebody here is in the public eye. So this mature man is a healer and moving on from this. So this karmic does death magic. They sit around with other people and they do spell work. I heard something about demon squad. This may be their demon squad. I don't fucking know. This is fucking weird. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, we have no. Do not regret anything. So someone here has to say no to somebody and not regret it. So let's see what's going on, because we have sweetheart and unbothered. Sweetheart could be mature man or it could be mature woman. So let's see what's going on here. But I feel like it's you, collective, that's unbothered, because you're not aware of whatever's happening behind the scenes here. But let's see what this is about here. Gift. I'm hearing the song Let's Get Loud. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Okay, let me look at these two. Sorry, not sorry. Got a drink. Cheers. I feel like that is the karmic. They're sorry, not sorry. They're going to go hang out and do what they got to do. Maybe that's who was dancing here. And that's why Saturn is here. And somebody got some form of communication about this person being toxic. So they must have got, somebody must have took a video or pictures or something and sent it to this person. I told you somebody likes to wild out. It's that catfish. Alright, let's talk about gift. Okay, I was going to say one card. Yeah, better alone than in bad company. I feel like this person is gifted because they are a divine counterpart and they're awakening to their own gifts. And they see you as a gift. Unbothered? Yeah, because you know you're an infinite soul, infinite being. Sweetheart? Yeah, you're drama free. Okay. And what is this? False documents. Do not disturb regeneration and progress. I feel like you're not with the fake shit. You don't want to be disturbed by anything false. This could also be them in healing because they are withdrawn and they're realizing that whoever they were with was a false person. Okay, there may have been some false documentation going on that they didn't know about. Yeah, you have rights. So there may be something that they're going to have to take up with the courts, because there is something about this person taking advantage. This karmic catfish energy. Yeah, there's no plan B. I don't understand yet. I'm a genius. Excuse me, there's no planet B. So they are figuring something out. Close your curtains, close your eyes, and sleep. Yeah, abuse of power. It's okay to doubt. And we have surprise. I dare to declare my love. Do not panic. This person wants to tell you, you're welcome surprise, but they have a little bit of doubt, and it's because they just went through certain things that they're also trying to figure out. Because somebody's abusing their power over this person. They want to declare their love, but it makes them nervous as hell. Yeah, they have a little bit of low self-esteem. It says you are good enough as you are right now. And then memories comfort us with relieve the pressure. So there is something that they're thinking back about. They're thinking about you, but they're also thinking about what the karmic did to them. Inhale, exhale. Yeah. Something that pissed them off from the past. Oh, so you know what's going on with this person? They're realizing other things that this karmic did that they could have been in denial about, other red flags. Yeah, and it just pisses them off. It's like, I should have seen this coming. Yeah, it says this too shall pass. Yeah, this is bullshit. Yeah, it says do what you love. Say it 3 times. I don't care. So this person is getting into their true, authentic self and doing what they love, not what everybody else wants them to be doing. But I do feel like this person, it's like they're under a lot of pressure to be a specific way, because I feel like they're admired for being in the public eye. But I feel like they want to break out of a certain way they've been going about something, and it's because they're going through an awakening. So they want to do things differently. They want to do what they actually love, not just what pays the bills. Okay? And that's definitely because of the change that is, and transformation that is happening within them as well. And ever since they met you too. So there's a lot of shift going on here, all across the board, within your life, within this person's life. There's a lot of adaptation, transmutation, transformation, a lot of change happening, and a lot of change happening for that karmic too, because she's being found out. Okay, let's see what else here. I found out I got a crush on you. You found out I got a crush on you. They got a crush on you, alright. Pissed as a parrot. Use your own voice. Yeah, they need to speak up. So this is somebody that was quiet for a while. They were analyzing. They were taking it in. They were also taking a few punches with abusive power that karmic had over them. But they're ready to... 'Cause I'm ready to blow. Oh. Yeah, it says fancy fat fucker get healthy with gift. Okay. You see when I say about taking accountability here? I feel like with this karmic, this person was not being really true to themselves. They were catering to a catfish. They needed to voice their own voice, be their true self. They needed to get away from that. So, you know, toxic could mean they were eating out a lot. They were eating the wrong foods a lot. He found himself maybe getting a little out of shape, not working out as much, maybe having one too many drinks, even if they're not an alcoholic. They were indulging in things that they wouldn't normally do when they're single. Okay? Maybe when they were single, they were really taking care of themselves. They weren't drinking as much. They were eating better. So this person is about to go through another glow up because they let themselves go in the process of being with a karmic that was toxic. Clearly it was toxic. So, yeah. Okay. So, unbothered, I feel like this is you, because you're an infinite being. We have 2 cards here. Yeah, clusterfuck of fairies, time to calm the chaos. Dickweed death, new beginnings are needed. Yeah, you know new beginnings are needed. You're used to endings and new beginnings. You know you're an infinite soul with infinity times infinity there. And you're walking away from anything that does not serve you. You're unbothered. Okay? You're drama free. So you calm the chaos. There's chaos around you, but you want no part of it. Okay? You're like, deuces, peace. Let's get one there. Devil and drag, identity crisis. I just feel like you're in balance with both your shadow and your light, or you're just saying peace to the devils in disguise, the wolves in sheep's clothing. Yeah, boogeyman bullshit. Release your fears. So you're not scared of these devil and drag identity crisis. This could also be your twin. Oh damn. So because I went into that, Your twin has an identity crisis. They may go both ways. They may even want to be a woman. They may admire transgender uh, men that turn into feminine. I don't know, but you said peace. So maybe this was too much for you. You said boogeyman bullshit, release your fears. Maybe you're trying to tell this person to release their fears. Yeah. I feel like you saw something for what it was and you just like, whatever. You do you, I'm gonna do me, and that's why you have a new soul contract. Sweetheart, with drama free. Hippie, hippie, higher self, raise your vibration. Yeah. Hippie, hippie, higher self. Angel anarchy, move away from control. Yeah, you can't be controlled. You're a free spirit. You're a rebel with a cause. Very nice. Alright, what's this false stuff over here? Your soul has fucked off. Retrieve it. Your soul does not want to be around anything that is false. And you retrieve that shit with do not disturb regeneration and progress. Also, you know, you understood that you're better off alone than in bad company. And you tapped into your gifts. Okay, with raise your vibration here. And if you were getting out of shape, you're getting healthy again. Or you've gotten healthy. So that could be you as well. And we have Psycho Spirit. Their choice, your choice. You made your choice. You understood that their choice is not your choice. You're going to make your choice no matter what. Use your inner guidance. And you did just that. Good for you, collective. My eyes are up here, mister. Exactly. What I said, your twin is about this sexual energy. Stop getting distracted. Yeah. You don't want somebody to lust over you for your, you know, your looks or your sex. You want somebody to F your mind first. Not your body. F my soul first. Not my body. F my mind. You can be sapiosexual and demisexual. Sapiosexual, you need a mental connection with someone before you can be intimate. And demisexual, you need an emotional connection to that person before you can be intimate or consider anything further with them. Okay. Let's get some of these tarot cards here. And then we're going to touch up a little more on this crush. You know, Jim Carrey had a quote that is very true about depression is your soul's something about not feeling like it's being authentic. It's like your soul being oppressed and not being able to be itself. Your true authentic self. Because I was seeing that card, your soul has fucked off, retrieve it. It doesn't want to play false. It doesn't want to be someone who it's not. In this world, there's a lot of people walking around with masks. They don't understand who they really are until they withdraw and cut some people out of their lives and be true and authentic to who they to themselves before they can be true and authentic to anyone else. And you did just that. You retrieved your soul. Alright. Gift with better off alone than in bad company. Ace of Swords. That's right. That's the truth. Look at you. You're bursting with sparkly new ideas. Ever since you understood things, you gained in wisdom, you were handed the sword of truth and clarity, the power to cut off what doesn't serve you. You were able to get new ideas, new creations. You definitely transmuted a lot. You opened to your spiritual gifts. Crown chakra energy, you awakened with gift here and the Ace of Swords. Okay. You started researching how you can get healthier. Very nice. Infinity times infinity with unbothered, devil and drag. Judgment. All the signs say that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. There you go. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, collective. Number 20. Very nice. You understood the call. Queen of Swords, don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. There you go. You have the Ace of Swords to speak your truth. Hippie hippie, higher self with raise your vibration with sweetheart and drama free. Ten of Swords, hurt people, and hurt witches. But you ain't one of those people, so you're just minding your own. You raise your vibration. You don't play that game. Just because you were hurt, you're not hurting anyone else. You're healing. And you know all these hurt people are hurting other people, the ones that are like really low vibrational. The ones that hurt people just because they're hurt. There's a different category, and those are the people that heal instead of hurting others. The witch is in. Queen of Pentacles, there's no need to sacrifice. You can have it all. There you go. Ha. Exactly. You don't have to sacrifice anyone. You can have it all. Alright, do not disturb. Regeneration in progress. Take your false bullshit elsewhere with your soul has fucked off, retrieve it. That's exactly what you're doing with regeneration and healing. You know, an avatar that the soul feels safe and protected in. And that's by taking care of that avatar, your temple. Three of Swords, yeah. It's okay to cry with healing and regeneration and progress. And the High Priestess, yes. When in doubt, your first gut feeling can always be trusted. Ain't that the truth? It's that first gut feeling that you always end up going back to. It's like, I knew I should have listened to myself. But so many people ignore it because, you know, they got to learn the hard way. But now you know. You're trusting your gut feeling, and you're making choices based on your gut feeling. You understand what's false, what's not. Okay. Now tell me a little bit more about this crush. The patient witch. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. And that's what they're doing. They're in hermit mode. They're withdrawn. Okay. And we have the cozy witch. Take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. And that's what they're thinking about, taking a chance. Okay, with the Fool energy. Self-reflecting here. Understanding that they deserve better. Alright. The Chariot, yeah. You'll never get anywhere if you keep standing still. Ha. And you see the little snail. That's funny. Because we have a bike, you can go faster. And we have a snail. Representing, you know, maybe you've been going too slow. And it's this crush. So they know that in order to get to where they need to get, they need to, you know, gain some momentum. Which makes sense with the Temperance and the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is fast-moving energy. Temperance is more slow and steady. Go with the flow, right? So I feel like this person was going with the flow when it came to the Karmic, Now they find themselves at a standstill because they're taking it in, they're healing, they're transmuting something, and in the process of that, they're going to gain momentum and move forward. Especially, and I feel heavy, the energy of Mercury retrograde is also in conjunction to that. We cannot move faster than what the energy allows us to move at. Sometimes, planetary alignments also affect us. The way we process information, the choices we make, the moves we make. It's like something has to come into the right space and alignment sometimes. Two of Pentacles. When life gets chaotic, find a way to get grounded and balanced. Yeah. This person found themselves in a situation where things were crumbling around them. All of a sudden, they found out some shocking truth, and then at the same time, you're also there, and they're juggling the thought of staying where they're staying or where they've been, and moving forward into something brand new, which can be scary for a lot of people. This is giving me somebody that's not very comfortable with change, but they have to learn to embrace it. And they know it, okay? Not a lot of people are comfortable with change because it's the unknown. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Why make things so much more difficult than they need to be? Okay, definitely. Yeah, and they get the same door, Queen of Pentacles. There's no need to sacrifice. You can have it all. With Knight of Swords. And be ambitious, chase your dreams. So they want to be able to chase their dreams, but they also want to be with someone that is going to be supportive of the things that they do. And they also want to, of course, experience a love that flourishes, not a love that betrays them. That's what I'm getting there. Okay. Well, all right. Maybe we need a few messages from this person as well. I think we do. Let's see here. Yeah, you're so very special. I want you to be my girl or my man. Somebody could have blue eyes. A true gentleman. So whoever this new person is, divine counterpart. That the Most High is letting you know that's the one. With the High Priestess and the Most High. You're definitely awakened. The Most High lives within you. And yeah, you're very connected to the Most High. They're letting you know this is the one. Okay. Let's see. Any messages from this crush? You make my heart full. We did see the Ace of Cups. Yeah, it says, I hope you'll wait for me. As you know, they heal and go through this change, this transformation, and figuring all this out here. Of course, they're not going to go from one situation right up to the next. You don't want that, because then they'll be on the rebound. They need to fully understand what's happening within them as well. But this is a good person. Yeah, exactly. Think before you act. They also have to consider whatever it is that they have going on. in a career. There may be a shift in their career here. I'm terrified. Yeah, they're scared of change. Okay? Their whole life is being turned upside down. They went through a tower. Every dream, this person's a dreamer. They love going after their dreams. So they could be experiencing different types of towers as well, not just a relationship, but career. So this is somebody that's used to having a solid foundation, and everything is being shaken up. It's like whatever they thought they were building, because I feel like they wanted that 10 of Cups. They wanted an abundant life, a happy life, a balanced life. But, you know, if you're not in the right career or involved with the right person, you could never have that. And that's what they needed to see. And finally, divine intervention happened because they needed to shift their perspective. They needed to heal. They needed to see how they can actually attain that. You know, some people sacrifice love for a career, and they settle. When you do that, you're going to have a very difficult time in that relationship. You're going to have heavy burdens and a lot of unnecessary drama that's going to affect your work life, because you're no longer, what you love to do is no longer fun, because you are in the energy of sadness and depression and oppression, because you're not happy at home. So that's not a balanced life. It becomes very unbalanced and unmanageable, while somebody else is over here dicking around or you know, pussyfooting, whatever you want to call it, with, you know, Tom, Dick, and Harry, or Tammy, Dixie, and Harriet over there. Added stress that they don't need. On top of that, the person is toxic. And on top of that, they don't have time for themselves. So they end up being in that toxic space themselves. You know, when you understand your self-worth as the Queen of Pentacles, nurturing your inner self, yourself, taking care of yourself, finding time for that, then you understand that you can have it all. Because you can build with the right person. You can also do what you love and, you know, help each other build something else and do something else that you both enjoy. All the while having a well-balanced relationship, because you're with someone that is that has the same goals or aspirations as you do. You know, even if they're different, they go about it in a similar way, because they want a happy life, a balanced life. So you would make sense for this person, but they have to learn how to be in the same energy that you're in, so that they too can be the best version of themselves for you, and don't bring you drama or not enough time and attention, because they're diving their energy all into work. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they have to go through this. They have to self-reflect. They have to understand that also the relationship did not work because of whatever choice they made. You know, were they really fully selfless in the situation? Probably not. You know, maybe to them their career was more important, so they sacrificed the love part, in thinking that maybe love can grow. But love cannot grow if you're settling for someone that doesn't have the same vision as you do. Okay? So it just plateaus. It just becomes non-existent, void. You know, null and void. Like, it's just not, it wasn't meant to be. But some people think that, you know, they have to learn. So they're learning a hard lesson. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person. They're actually a really good person. But we do sometimes, you know, everyone has a dual nature to themselves, a light and a dark. And sometimes we make choices based on some level of selfishness. Even if we don't mean to be selfish, there is maybe some level of selfishness sometimes that we must take accountability for, why we ended up in the situations we ended up in. So It happens. Yeah. Ace of Swords. The truth. Alright. So what else does this person want to say? We have sex, older than you, with love is the answer. Okay. You or them may be older. I'm not sure who. But they know that love is the answer. It's not just sex, obviously. And we have fitness nut. So this person could be getting back in shape, working out, taking care of themselves. Alright. They could be turning this passion into something more productive. Okay, if this person has a lot of stamina, they're putting that passion into working out, not just being low vibrational and having sex with random people, even if they feel drawn to you passionately. Yeah, please give me time. I've never felt this way before. They know love is the answer. They may feel, if you're older than them, they may feel like you're more, I don't know, sexually, more sexually attuned with yourself, with older than you. Or maybe this person is older than you and maybe they're not as, maybe they do have a lot of stamina, or maybe they're, they're not as sexually driven. Maybe at this point right now in their life, and they're more focused on love. There could be a good balance though, okay? And maybe they do want a balance between love and passion, okay? That could be something you want as well. Yeah, they're stressing over you. Please give me time. I never felt this way. We have strength and ego. They could be fighting with their ego as well. Because their ego has built up, also. Everybody builds a facade when they're unhealed. A face that they show to the world. This person might have been showing that they're so happy and content when deep down inside they may be suffering from depression, with sadness being here. Okay? And they're going to have some sort of ego death here. Because again, just like this card says with you, it's the same for them. Your soul has fucked off, retrieve it. They need to retrieve who they really are and be true and authentic to themselves. Regardless of who says what or thinks what. We have sex with you. Okay. They're definitely holding back a lot of passion. Okay. They really are holding back a lot of passion. They feel for you. This is a giver. So they're a giver in the bedroom too. Yeah, this is somebody that just gives. So this is somebody that's going to, they're going to spoil you, yes. They're also going to be someone that likes to pleasure you. This is someone that wants to make sure that, you have what you need. This is a provider. So a gentleman, somebody that's respectful. Very good. I like this. I like this energy. Listen to your heart. Yeah. Time to ground yourself. That's what they're doing, yeah. In hermit mode. They are fighting with that passion, boy. Whew. We have, I'm absolutely in love with you. After listen to your heart. So this person knows they're falling for you here. They know that, yeah. Look, I think we should slow down. Did you put a spell on me? Are you my soulmate? Because it's deja vu when I saw you. Oh my goodness. So you stop this person in their tracks. And they have to analyze and allow this energy to kind of sink in, because it's scary. Are you my soulmate? Did you put a spell on me? Whoa, I think we should slow down here. But they're falling in love. Yeah. Wow. I don't know who this is, collective, but you know, some of you know. We have average height. That could be you or them. And we have protective. So they're going to be very protective over you. Yeah, I want a fresh start with you. And Are You My Soulmate is still there. And Destiny's setting this up. So there you go. It is the divine counterpart. So that's why Spirit had to help this person see. They had to give him a little shove. Okay, they had to, you know, the tower had to happen. Because there's bigger, better things here. For the both of you. Yeah, I dream about you a lot. Too much. And they imagine you naked. Oh my goodness. What else? Yeah, I'm hearing, must be love on the brain that's got me feeling this way. I worry about us a lot. Yeah, you're my soulmate. Because it's deja vu when I saw you. Oh my god. They're like, I need to know, but I'm going through all of this. Like, I am terrified. Like, I don't even know how to go about it. They need some time to gather themselves, allow themselves to even process what's happening in their life right now. This is a very big transition for this person. Okay? You're already in a very mellow, self-loving energy here. But, you know, an emperor, once they lose control, they don't like to feel like they've lost control of their life, because they're, you know, the provider, the one people go to for information, advice. You know, they usually carry all the burdens. So now things are turned upside down for this person. And they're going to want to sit on that throne again, but feel comfortable within the throne, knowing that things are running smoothly, both in their career and in their love life. Right now, everything's just like exploded. So, yeah. They need some balance. Reach out. Yeah, they're in the energy of, like, why couldn't I meet you sooner? If they would have met you sooner, they feel like they wouldn't have been in the mess they're in with the karmic they're with. It's like, why couldn't I meet you before I met this crazy girl or crazy guy, whoever they're with? You know what I mean? So they're in that energy of, but they had to go through it. They had to learn. Would they have appreciated the connection as much as they would after this lesson with you? They probably would have given their time more towards their career, because that's what they did in this situation. That's why they settled. But you can't do that with, like, a true love, like yourself. You are this person's true love. That you're their divine counterpart. So they needed to understand balance before getting involved with this type of connection. And I mean, that's why it's coming in, because they are getting balanced. And they need, you raised your vibration. That's exactly what they need to do for this to really work. They want to know what you want once they reach out. And we have no here. They feel like you don't even see them that way. They're too worried. They're stressing. Okay? It's like they can't even look at you right now. There's something about your eyes. Somebody here could have brown eyes. Doesn't have to be. But, and it's because, I don't know, they may be afraid that you're going to be like, I don't think so. This person may even feel like you could see right through them. We have Destiny is setting this up. They're in so much pain right now. Ace of Pentacles. I would do anything for you. My life started when I met you. Yeah, this is somebody that would invest anything you wanted. They would invest in any dream you had, any, you know, this is a supporter, okay? But they don't know how you feel, is what I'm getting here. It is a crush, so they don't know you know you. I mean, they don't know if you put a spell on them. They're not sure if it, are you their soulmate? But you are. Yeah. So if you were wondering if this crush is your soulmate, for whoever is resonating with this and the whole twin thing, you definitely have something else aligned for you here. Alright. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Oh, wow, an hour and 31 minutes. Damn, time goes by quick. Okay. Let me know in the comments if anybody resonates. I wish you guys the best. Peace.